You're very welcome back. Now we're coming into wedding season, so this morning we're looking at styles for both the bride and groom with stylist Laura Jordan. Good morning to you, Laura.
Good morning, Anna.
I've seen a flash of wedding dresses sashaying down the corridors this morning, all looking very beautiful, and lots of different styles for different brides.
Exactly. You kind of want to factor that in when you are going into a store. If you can, the only thing you want to keep in mind is your budget.
Okay.
Which is important. Try and be open-minded to styles, to shapes, to colours, because often the people in the stores, they're experts and they'll know by looking at you something that you could maybe never consider before. So
okay, so have an open mind about styles.
Exactly.
Okay.
So this piece here, our first one, lace is huge, has been for a while, continues to be. This is from the Dublin Bridal House in Rathfarnham. It's a beautifully detailed piece. So again, this is lace. It's got the organza overlay right over the skirt, which again just gives that little bit of extra movement as we go down through it. So again, beautifully simple lace design with just the overlay giving it that little bit of extra volume and movement through it. It does have a scooped neckline here, which really elongates the neck and can be quite flattering. And again, even the detail of the lace up around the shoulder, it's very delicate. And it suits, again, for someone who says, I don't want, I need a little sleeve.
Some kind of coverage.
Yeah, I don't want to just do a tiny spaghetti strap. This is something that allows for that, which is great. And again, the lace detail just comes down nice, the neckline, so it's demure enough. Earrings then we've paired with it. All our jewellery this morning from Rox Jewellers. Again, it's important to have that specific, elegant, classic detail for your bridal jewellery. These pieces here that drop beautiful cubic zirconia and sterling silver from Rox. And again, we've paired it with a bracelet which has that teardrop shape right through it, so we've coordinated that in as well. And then, of course, the rocks on the day, we've popped here, and again, a lovely pear-shaped cubic, or rather a diamond and platinum band with our wedding band as well. And again, the guys in store will be able to work with a budget. So they have the workshop, it's on the top floor of the shop. They're well able to customise.
Can we get a look at the shoes, Laura? Do you mind? Thanks,
so
Kelly.
We have been having chats about shoes recently in terms of the idea of your white satin sandal is gone. It's all about having a shoe that will work again and getting rewears out of it. You can't wear your wedding dress again, so you want to be able to wear your shoes.
Of course, so especially if you're going to spend a few bob on them, they might as well be a metallic or something like that you can wear.
It's a lot more effective to do something like that.
Okay, now the lads,
so the lads, yeah, we've moved away in the last while from the classic tucks and just having, the very simple, just plain navy suit or classic tucks. So it's lovely just to have a delicate print through this and a little pop of colour as well. This three-piece suit, all included in the price on screen. And again, it's just very dainty, so it's not going to overpower your wedding photographs, but it's for a little bit of change, just that very light fleck and geometric print through it. And then the shoes as well. Oxblood tends to be a very popular colour, slightly smarter than the tan colour or the traditional brown leather. And then we've just added a little pop. Again, white shirt is the standard staple classic for grooms wear, and just adding a little bit of floral there with the lavender tone through the bow tie as well. And I quite like this little detail in the buttonhole. It's an unusual, it's a little take on it that's from Blooming Amazing and Ranelagh. They've put in a little sprig of a thistle and a little bit of lavender, though there's even a little apple in there as well. So it's beautiful, even coming into autumn, winter for your weddings, because you're planning ahead. That's the thing with wedding season, you're not shopping per season. And again, very popular for a bride to buy her groom a watch as a wedding gift. It's one of the more traditional gifts. So this one here from Tissot, rose gold and leather again from Rox.
Okay, some very smart shoes as well.
Yes, and again, pulling the look together nicely. And those guys there, again, best menswear, so the whole look available from there. They can be reworn, which is a great thing. The pair of chinos, even with a pair of jeans. So no more than the bride, you want to ensure you're getting good rewear out of the pieces.
Yeah, I think brides and grooms are getting much more practical about everything, aren't they?
Exactly, it's one day and you want to ensure you've got rewearability with it.
Okay, now this is a more traditional dress, I suppose.
Exactly. So this is from an Australian-based designer called Stella York. Stock is nationwide. If you just Google, you'll find your nearest one. With this here, you have your lace and just slightly off the shoulder, which is beautiful and flattering, cinched in at the waist, a nice band, and then a just flow. So a fit and flare, just right down, a crepe style. So this is a great one, and that doesn't tend to crease. You have to be very careful when you're choosing your fabric. You're sitting in a car before you get to the church, etc. You want to ensure that you're not going to have an issue of trying to steam the dress as you go. Lovely detail across the neck. It's just almost a very gentle off-shoulder style. And again, great for someone who says, I don't want to have too much skin on show at my top half. I just want it to be elegant. And again, even This can all be fitted, and the thing to keep in mind is about 9 months between the time when you first see a dress you love and you get it. So you've got to work through your fittings, etc. So you try the sample and work from there. We've paired it with, again, rose gold, just as an alternative to our sterling silver for a bride who likes to have a warmer tone through the style for the wedding day. And that's almost an antique style, available also from Rocks. And then we've paired it with, again, you can see the bracelet that goes with it. The tennis bracelet style works really well, the cubic zirconia, and then the plated rose gold too. So again,
now, I always look at dresses, Laura, and think, where's the bra going to go? But
Yes.
in most of these dresses, the padding is built in, isn't it?
It's really important to keep that in mind and to know that you've got structure and support, because you need it. It's a long day.
Yes.
And often, exactly with this, it's built in, and you need to ask your bridal designer that, how am I going to be supported and structured throughout the day? And even again with the flowers that we've paired with this, we've gone for a summer bouquet, which we can see here. This from Blooming Amazing as well, and around so peonies and some nice bright tones through that. Again, just gives it a little bit of a freshness, and that's something that's nice to add a pop of colour to. And then a shoe is important to have a practical, for a girl that says, you know what, there's no point in me trying to walk in 4 inches all day. I
Yes.
won't manage it.
Yeah.
I want something that has a bit of support, that's got a gentle heel. And these are brilliant. These are from Vienna Shoes in Black Rock, and they have
perfect.
they have
give us a little side
side
flick of the
view.
shoe.
So not too high, sling back, and they have 3 width varieties as well. And we've just put a little shoe clip on top of that, just to give it a bit of extra sparkle.
Okay.
And that can be rotated.
Because there will be brides who never wear heels
Exactly.
and want a lower or a flat heel, I suppose.
And it's number one, it's a waste of money, but number 2, you're uncomfortable and you want to look confident and feel relaxed on your wedding day. I think that's really important.
Yeah, you don't want to be struggling around in high heels that you
Exactly.
can't cope with.
Yes.
You going to stay with us, Laura?
I am indeed.
So 3 more later on? Brilliant, thank you very much. Now, after the break, we're back outside with gardening god Dermot O'Neill. He's going to give us some advice. See you shortly.